Okay, I hinted at all of this earlier, but what we're witnessing today is very far from normal. What we're witnessing today is something that will be changing people's lives for generations to come. What we're witnessing today is the start of something so big it is hard to fathom. Even it is impossible to fathom. And trust me when I say that what we're witnessing right now is going to be big, big, big. So to give you guys a little bit of a start with all of that, look at what DAI has just put out. He put on Twitter, "Someone has forgotten history," which is a reply to Luke Martin, who said, "This Bitcoin bull run might finally force the XRP army to surrender and admit defeat." Look at this guy, man. Look at what this guy has just said. So, I'm going to give you guys my reaction in just a second, but first, make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below because we're giving away 100 XRP. Yes, it is a crazy day, so yes, we can do some crazy giveaways as well if we hit 500 likes within 24 hours, so make sure you press the like button, are subscribed, and comment something down below. If you've done that, you're all good, you're all set, and you have entered into the giveaway. So I actually picked up my microphone here because I'm gonna rant, all right? Today is a completely abnormal day. It is so freaking crazy that I don't think I've ever seen something like this, all right? It's been at least 10 years since I've been so excited about a day and just watching my computer for about, 18 hours long here already. Not too much sleep because this stuff is something I won't witness for another lifetime possibly. Talking about this though, like what's going on? Well, guys, I've told you before, all right, that I think XRP, the coin we're always looking up, we're always talking about, is at a point right now where people have kind of forgotten it, all right? And that's also why DAI has also posted this. Someone has forgotten history. Why? Well, you shouldn't forget that XRP's unexpected moonshot will come, all right? Last time, XRP outperformed all coins by some huge margins a little after the Bitcoin bull run. And that's actually what I'm predicting right now to happen again. All right, I'm really predicting that one to come again. Guys, make sure you check out the Growth Masters Academy as well. A link is in the description below. It's my channel where I teach you guys how to make some money on Instagram. It is worth a touch. Check it out. Have a little bit of a look. If you don't like it, then don't watch it further, but make sure you at least check it out. Having said that, guys, let's move on into, again, the talk, because it's been a crazy day. First off here, election. Americans assemble in protests and rallies across the country as votes are counted. The US right now is in an uproar, all right? It is complete freaking mayhem. Everybody I've talked to is going completely crazy with what we're writing right here. What we're writing is history, all right? And trust me when I say that this is not normal. This is not normal by far. And another point that's not normal with all of this is the fact that markets, again, the stock market, is performing well, even though there's so much pressure and there's so much crazy stuff happening right this second. Global investors are relishing the prospect of the Biden White House and Republican Senate. Another thing you should understand is that it's not only like Trump winning would be positive for the stock market or the crypto market, but Biden has a couple of really good points for it as well. Where have I gotten that from? Well, I've actually been checking out a lot of investor blogs, and a lot of guys are saying if Biden wins, this is where we're going to go for the stock price. This is where we're going to go. This is where we're going to go. And a lot of those were really damn positive, you know? So having that in the back of my head, there's a ton of companies that were prospering and even supported Biden, like Alphabet, which is Google's parents, Google's father or mother, whatever you want to say about that, has also supported and donated to Biden. There's a lot of bigger companies who have done that. It's not like Trump is the only one that had positive things to come for the stock market, and thus maybe that's a little bit of what's going on right now. Maybe it's just kind of contrarian to what people expected, which is making these prices go up, because you also got to understand, right? Maybe this is like, okay, people expected the stock market to go down if Biden were to take the upper hand, yet 75% or more of the people that invest lose their money. So this is just another shakeout to make people lose their money. It could definitely be the case. Another thing could be the big guys pushing this because it means, Biden winning. All right, money goes up, which might be another hint towards somewhere. If we're talking about the stock market though, there's a couple of theories which I can kind of support. And one of them is from theory trading right here, and it looks like this. There's a strong resistance area right here, as we can clearly see there's definitely something fishy going on right there. But since we're at points we've never seen before in the stock market, like always, it is kind of difficult to point out exactly how strong this is and with what severity we should think this is true for. But if we're taking another look here, it could be that this is the highest the stock market can go, and it was kind of poised to get there. Whoever would win, we would get there anyway. And that since that is now kind of hit, since we kind of are there already now, or even surged past it, that right now the crypto market and the stock market are going to be turning around again. Some might argue that that's exactly what's going to be happening right now. However, I see some very, very different theories on this. Some have said that this is the resistance right now, and we're going to be surging past that or even this point. But I would just say that we have to wait and see, because what we're witnessing, as I just said before, is something that is not normal, all right? It is finally happening. Trust me when I say that. It is finally happening. We're finally seeing a good and juicy Bitcoin price. We're finally seeing it, yet there's a couple of things that could be happening. There's a couple of things that could be happening, guys. It is finally there, but what exactly would it do? Well, for that, we would have to take a look at XRP to Bitcoin. Something we have not seen in a very long while. Something we have not taken a look at in a couple of days or maybe even a couple of weeks already, as it was not that relevant anymore. The reason I think it is very relevant right now is because I think Bitcoin to XRP or XRP to Bitcoin is going to showcase to us what I've been talking about here with this "it is finally happening" type of stuff. And what I'm saying with that is, like I've said in this tweet right here, what we're going to be seeing is that XRP will outperform Bitcoin once the rally is on its way or maybe has even finished. Because if you take a good look at the chart right here, all right, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Let's see, this is the daily, I think. This is the day. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the daily during the bull run, all right? During the big bull run, let's take a good look at where Bitcoin was at all the way back then. Let's see here, right. So the all-time high, which it hit on about December 17th, 2017 here, XRP to BTC on December 17th was at one of its lowest point ever, all right? December 17th here, 2017. Let's see if that's exactly correct. December 17th, 2017. We can see XRP to BTC was at a very low point. It was kind of lower a week ago before that, but this is when Bitcoin was soaring to its all-time high. So the up-and-coming week, I guess, was even Bitcoin just getting to that point. Now, if we take a look at XRP to BTC right now, if we scroll all the way to what we're seeing right now, we're having a very, very big downfall, all right? Prices are going down like no tomorrow. Why? Because it means that Bitcoin is outperforming XRP at this point. However, what has history shown us as well is that this happens just before the bigger picture. All right, look at this big move right now, right? All the way from May 2017 all the way up to December 10th, or no, even December 11th of 2017, prices were going down. And Bitcoin, it started to go up all the way here, all right, in July, no, earlier even, all the way here in December of 2016 is when Bitcoin started to keep going up. And it kind of did not stop from here, from 13th of November on forward. It really did not stop and just kept on gaining some huge percentages. And if we take a look again at, I guess, November 13th for XRP, November 13th is right around here. We can clearly see that once Bitcoin started to really heavily gain, this XRP to BTC one went down really hard until a very big turning point where Bitcoin hit its all-time high, or when Bitcoin, I guess, made the final stretch kind of, is when XRP started to bloom. And it didn't bloom for just one day, all right? From this December 11th, or actually we should look at December 17th on forward, it gained for a consecutive 19 days to its all-time high, 500% higher. So one very important thing to note here is that Bitcoin may be the first one to make the move, but XRP ultimately makes it way, way, way higher. Let's take a little bit of a look here, all right? From December 17th to January 4th, when XRP hit its all-time high, look at what Bitcoin did. Nothing that significant. It went down a little bit, but nothing that significant. Nothing really heavily or anything like that. It just kept on moving a little bit. Let's see in percentages. It went down maybe 20 or so percent. If you want to take the bottom, it went down 40%. In a couple of days. But take a look at XRP. It went up 510% in that very short time frame. Do you guys get what I'm trying to say right now? what we're seeing is just the start of the bigger picture. Bitcoin will gain first and XRP is gonna follow suit. So guys that are claiming, yeah, maybe XRP guys will give up. No. This is just the start. It is finally happening, and that's why we're all so excited. So don't get me wrong, all right? It could be that Bitcoin will go down again. It could be that Bitcoin will go down to one of its levels of earlier, like for example, right here at about 12.5 thousand. It could be. It could even go to the nearest support, which is at about 13.8 thousand. It could be. It will depend on a couple of factors and how this election is all going to be turning out. But still, the structure would follow, all right? It is still looking very, very bullish, and the same would still be applied, all right? The same thing would still follow. It is all kind of flowed out of this big movement that we saw yesterday and today, that we've just skyrocketed past all the boundaries that we had, and now we just have free range all the way to right around here, all right? Right around here, 19.7 thousand. We have free movement till 19.7. We've breached all that we've seen before except for the time in the big bull run. Except for this time right here, guys. I would say another interesting point, maybe that one, maybe the top one, but we've also surged past that one. So all we're seeing right now is just the first hurdle at about 15.6, which I've talked to you guys about before. And then the next one all the way at the all-time high of Bitcoin, all the way to the all-time high. And the only kind of question in my mind is, when exactly is Bitcoin's flow going to move over into altcoin flow? But there's not a question in my mind whether or not this will happen. It has happened every single time. Bitcoin is the instigator. Bitcoin is the one that builds everything up because, well, the masses get into Bitcoin. It gets the most amount of volume. It gets the most amount of attention. It gets the most amount of institutional interest and retail interest. So it is going to go up the most. And most people that buy into crypto first go for Bitcoin. However, that is not to say that these coins won't rise, guys. These other coins, these altcoins here, are something that people take with their Bitcoin profit, that people take once they've gotten themselves into crypto a little bit. And that's what we're waiting for here. For that turn, when people are going to be selling their Bitcoin for these crypto, these altcoins, which will be a massive move, all right? That's why also these percentages that we're seeing Bitcoin make right now are nice, but they'll be completely outshadowed with what is in store for coins like Ethereum, XRP, and a couple of other ones. And that's again, guys, why I'm so close to my computer right now, because that change may be any day. We know it has started. We know Bitcoin has crossed past all levels before, and thus there is no question in my mind that this is going to be happening. The only question is, when exactly is the switcheroo going to be happening? But we're waiting, and I'm watching very, very closely, because this is going to be a lot of money that we can make in a very short amount of time. So stay tuned, guys. I'll be talking about this more and more. It's been a crazy damn day, I think, for you guys as well. But stay tuned, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video.